Hi there, it's Joey from Day Job Hacks, and in today's video I want to talk about the results of my case study for Revcontent running CPL offers as an affiliate. What I've actually seen today is profitability on this case study. So I'm actually running a profitable campaign here, and for those of you who have watched this case study from the start, then you understand how I got to this point. Now, if you haven't seen part one of the case study, please look at the links below in this video and you'll actually see a link to part one of this case study. And what I'm doing is I'm running a CPL cost per lead offer on Revcontent, which is a native ad network. Now, I have actually been running native ads for over 10 years now, so I've got some experience on running on Revcontent as well as Taboola, Outbrain, and other places. But in this video, I'm going to focus on Revcontent. I'm going to dive in and show you some of the stats here and the landing page data. If you want to see more, then just look at the links below, like I said. However, let me give you a few things that I've observed over the last few weeks with Revcontent. Now, with Revcontent before, if you were to run ads on their network, you would have your budget and then you would turn on your budget and it would all be eaten up within probably an hour or two, okay? This was a problem, especially for an affiliate marketer, especially with people with a lower budget for ad spend. If you were to send $500 worth of traffic to a landing page, it would all come from one widget. So these are all widgets here that I've explained in the previous videos, and what their platform would do is it would just blast your budget, okay? What they've actually done lately is they've actually changed their algorithm inside, so now they spread your budget across multiple widgets, which is actually exceptionally good for us because now we can actually put our budget in and it'll spend our budget a little more conservatively to give us more data on multiple widgets. At the same time, they're only delivering to about 10% of the traffic per widget until you come in and manually adjust the bid on the widgets. So this is a good way to spread your testing budget across multiple platform or multiple publishers inside their network. So I love these changes. It's actually really good. I've noticed a big difference where I can set a $100 a day budget and it'll spend it throughout the entire day rather than how it went before where it would spend it within about a half hour. So loving that piece of this change in Revcontent. Now, there's a lot of different things that I've been doing as an affiliate here that you need to know if you're going to test this yourself. You need to test more than one landing page, you need to test more than one ad, you need to spread your budget across certain widgets or certain targets and not put it all out everywhere at first depending on your budget, okay? So I've actually dove in quite a bit into that in the case studies. But today was an exceptionally good day, like I said, because it actually turned profitable through the changes and optimizations I have made. And so let me dive into the computer now, show you some of the stuff I've done and why it turned profitable. And then I'm going to provide more updates throughout this case study as it goes on. And you can get more information about that in the links below as well. So let's go into the computer now and see what we have for data and what I've done on this campaign. Okay, so here we are inside Revcontent now. I've started this campaign actually on August 23rd, and for the first 2 days, I didn't get any conversions tracking in here. I didn't have the targeting set up properly. However, there was a conversion on this first day of the big traffic. The first day I got 0 conversions. I had the targeting and traffic all wrong, so that failed. The second day I fixed it, but I forgot to update the pixels, so there was a conversion here. After this day, everything has been tracking properly. So as you can see, I'm running here and I'm getting conversions. Now the offer I'm running is a CPL cost per lead offer I got from a CPA network, which is described in this case study. Again, visit the links below for the remainder. You'll see the ads, you'll see the landing page, you will see the actual widgets I'm running. There will be no blurred out stuff. You're going to see every single little piece of this campaign. Just follow and start with part one of this case study, okay? So first day, I got some data, 216 clicks here. Well, actually, it's the third day. So I made $15 and the cost was $41. Okay, so I had lost $26 on day one. I came in and made a few optimizations. Day two, again, I got $30 in revenue with a cost of $42. Then I switched the traffic. As you can see here, I changed targets because I wasn't getting enough traffic. My budget was set at $100 per day. And what happened was the system was not spending the $100 because I had chosen the wrong targeting. Up here, you can choose targeting. What I did was I contacted my ad rep and I asked them to switch it to push notification traffic. And you can see immediately upon doing that change, the next day, I got over nearly 500,000 impressions, all for the cheaper amount of clicks. So the cost per click was actually less and the quality of traffic was actually better. So by switching it to push notification traffic, I was able to actually drastically increase, and now it was spending my budget. In fact, the first day it spent $30 over my budget, but now it's starting to level out, as you can see, and I've actually done some optimizations on the next days. So on this day, I had lost about $90. Then this day I made a couple changes. I made $60 back and still spent $109. But then after making the changes that I describe in the case study, as you can see, now I'm getting more traffic. Yesterday I made $120 and spent $102. So now I'm starting to make back my losses here. Okay, so I made $20 yesterday. That covers my day one losses. Now today, it's not the end of the day by any means. It's actually midday, and I've spent $32 and I've made back $45. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm starting to make profitability. The more little changes I make to my campaign, the more likelihood this is going to continue in the profitable spectrum here. Okay, so what I've actually done is I've changed and tested the landing page. So let me go into my campaign stats here. As you can see, this is just today's data. One of my widgets that I've discovered through this process is actually getting a lot of conversions. It's actually getting out of 73 visitors, I've spent roughly 18 cents a click, and I've made $45 off this one widget, okay? Now, the next widget, as you can see, I'm gonna have to pause because I've got 50 clicks and 0 landing page clicks, so I need to pause this widget. Continuing down, I will be optimizing those as I go, but one of the major changes that I've done is in the last day or two, is I've changed the landing page, okay? Now, as you can see here, the control page, this was the page that we discovered in part 3 of the case study, where I looked into the data, and actually no, it was part 4 of this case study. I went in and showed you the landing pages, and I showed that there was one landing page that was clearly outperforming, okay? Now what I've done actually is I've put a new landing page, and I called it landing page 3, and I've set it up at 10% of the spend. So basically now I'm split testing this control page at 90%, and this landing page at 10%. So this is something you must do if you are running native ads. You need to split test landing pages. Now just watch. If I go and put the data for yesterday's stats, you're going to see that LP3, the new test, is actually way outperforming the control page. So check this out. I'm going to go just the last 7 days. So I made the switch 2 days ago, I believe. And now if we scroll down, you are going to see now LP3 has 100 visitors, 7 landing page clicks. So the CTR is not that great yet, but I've got 2 conversions. So it's actually at a 2% conversion rate on this landing page, which is double again the control. But it's still profitable. The control, even though it's converting and clicking through at 7.7% and a 0.93 conversion rate, it is still profitable at this point in time. Now, obviously, I need to scale this, and I'm going to be getting this up to $1,000 or $2,000 a day spend. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm just doing the preliminary data discovery, okay? I'm trying to find out what's going to work best. I'm going to find the best landing pages, the best ads at a low budget, and then once I believe I have the best widgets and the best, lander and the best ad, then I'm going to turn up my budget and I'm going to blast this at a higher level. And that is how I'm going to scale this to, $1,000, $2,000, whatever amount per day. So these are things you have to consider before you just go in and start blasting your budget on Revcontent. So if we come back in here, you're going to see progressively since we started, it is getting better and better. But I still haven't changed my budget from $100 a day yet, until I get the perfect landing page and the perfect ad, well, what I would consider perfect at the time. At some point, I just have to pull the trigger here if I want to scale this, okay? Now, there's a whole bunch more to this, but I just wanted to give this quick update on this case study to show you that there is progress being made. We are becoming profitable. For 2 days now, we are profitable, but I'm going to continue this, and we're going to have more parts to this as I continue to scale this into a bigger campaign. So, hopefully that's clear for you. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. Okay, there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, then please go to the links below, check out the rest of the case study. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I constantly add more videos to this channel showing some more strategies and case studies and what I've been actually doing as an affiliate marketer, buying media online. So again, subscribe below, comment, provide comments, thumbs up, whatever it is, just to help me get some more word out on these videos. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.